Hello everyone. In today's video, I shall be talking about designs. Before I begin, I would like to give you a comprehensive rundown on what has already been discussed on this channel, starting with the basics of intellectual property law, the law regarding trademarks, copyrights, geographical indications, and patents. If you haven't already watched those videos, I would request you to watch them using the links given in the description below for your convenience. The first legislations relating to the protection of designs in India were the Patents and Designs Protection Act of 1872. This legislation was followed by the Inventions and Designs Act of 1888. Following this, the British Patents and Designs Act was formulated in the year 1907, which formed the base of the Indian Patents and Designs Act of 1911. Now, this legislation finally branched out into two very well-known statutes we know today, the Indian Patents Act of 1970 and the Designs Act of 2000. When we hear the word designs, our mind automatically thinks that it includes the visuals or ornamental aspects of a product. While that is not incorrect, the idea of designs has a lot of elaborate components attached to it which make it a design. Section 2D of the Designs Act 2000 give a very elaborate description of what a design actually is. While it does include the visuals and ornamental aspects of a product and is meant to be judged solely by the eye, it includes any shape, configuration, patterns, combination of lines and colors or ornaments, whether or including both 2- and 3-dimensional forms. While a design may include the technical and functional aspects of a product, an industrial design is focused exclusively on the visuals of a product. It is used to increase the marketability of a product, which attracts customers and is economically beneficial for businesses and companies. Next, we talk about the criteria for the registration of designs. To get a design registered, the design must possess novelty, that is, it must be new and original. Second, it must be distinctive and be distinguishable from other existing designs in the market. Third, it must not be disclosed to the public. Fourth, it must not be immoral or obscene. And fifth, it must not be against the public order or security of the country. Now we come to why a design should be registered or why it is important to register a design. First, registering a design curbs competition for a business in the market. It increases the marketability of the product and also distinguishes it from other existing products in the market. Secondly, it gives exclusive rights to the design for the business person. Third, it gives the business person the right to sell or license the design. Prior to the registration of designs, the designs must be classified. This system of classification is based on an international standard of categorization of designs called the Locarno classification. It helps identify designs and list them in classes. In India, the law relating to designs is largely governed by two main statutes. The first one is the Designs Act of 2000 and the second one is the Designs Rule of 2011. These statutes play a significant and important role in the protection of designs in India as they lay down the procedure for the registration of designs and their protection.
With all this information on designs, it is now important to know the steps which are involved in the design registration process. The first step is to conduct a design search to make sure that the design which is to be registered doesn't resemble an already existing registered design. After this, design representation and classification takes place to list the design in a particular class. After that, a statement of novelty and disclaimer is issued to make sure that the design is new and original. With all this done, the next step would be to file an application at the design office here in Kolkata. After this, the design office then checks the applications and raises any objection. If there are no objection, then the design would be registered and published.
Now that we know the necessary steps which are involved in the registration of a design, we are going to study about the documents which are required in the said registration process. For the applicant, the name, address, nationality and whether the person is a legal or a natural one is crucial to be mentioned. The documents which are required for the registration, however, are a certificate of registration if the applicant is a startup, then a description of the design along with the class of the design, and lastly at least 4 images of the design for the registration to be successful. Now that we know the necessary steps and the documents which are involved in the design registration process, we are going to know about the term for protection which comes with the registration of a design. According to Section 11 of the Designs Act 2000, a design may be protected for 10 years from the date of its registration. If the applicant wishes to extend the said protection period, he may pay a prescribed fees, following which the protection period may be extended to 5 years. Now that you know more about designs and their registration in India, please don't forget to like and share this video as well as subscribe to our channel. If you have any queries, please don't forget to list them down in the comment section or send them to the mail ID given in the description box. Thank you so much and stay well.